Welcome to Asapire High School, Gayaza.
What is our project title? Flower magic. The flower.
This is the first project ever that I'm working on, talking to students about flowers and herbs. It's not the easiest. It's so intimidating being in front of students.
So this is African sweet basil. Who knows the use?
Like I said, this is my first project and I chose to start it with flowers and herbs that are very common in our environment. Most of the students were familiar with them. They either had them at home or had seen them growing somewhere. Welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, I am Sarah Pedun, and in this channel we talk about gardening. I got to do something I really love this Friday. I went to talk to students about trees and plants and herbs. It was so interesting because it was the first project of that kind that I did. Public speaking is not really my thing, and talking in front of students is not the easiest way to start. But yeah, I went to this school and the kids were so nice. The kids were very disciplined. I got to do what I was supposed to do, and I can't wait to see them again. If you like my kind of content, kindly consider subscribing, like, share, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video, and leave me a comment. So this is how it went. The dry season has hit us so hard. I don't know if it's raining where you are, but it's really, really hot over here. The school is a little bit far from where I stay, but yes, here we are. On reaching the school, I was welcomed by the patron of the club. So this is a DIY club, do it yourself, and they wanted to plant some herbs and flowers in the compound as part of the club activity. So my first visit was to talk to them about the flowers and herbs, like share with them why we need them in the school compound or at home. As you can see, I had a very warm welcome.
Our next one is also very common. What's the name of this? Do you have it around the school? You have it at home? Yes. So who knows the use of aloe vera?
So the students knew most of the local herbs. I was so impressed with them. They taught me about some of them. Yeah, like we said, learning never stops. So the new aloe vera is used for treating minor cuts. It's used in poultry. The girls said it's very good for the hair, and that's what they use for washing their hair when they're home. Clears pimples. Uh, and as we all know, aloe vera plays a very major role in the production of cosmetics.
Major component in cosmetics. Like I think we've all used something that has aloe vera in it. I'm very impressed that you guys do not know. Our next plant is lemongrass. So this is lemongrass. What is the use of lemongrass apart from spicing tea? Who knows? Yes? Pardon? Herbal medicine. What does it treat exactly? It's very good. So this is a herbal medicine. You always enjoy it as tea, but it treats the stomach. It also treats flu.
So we covered very many herbs and plants, and I could not show everything here. The kids were so intrigued by others. For example, lavender and the different types of mint. I gave them a chance to smell and tell me and give me a feedback, and they really, really loved. I love the reaction of the kids towards all this, and I almost felt like giving each child, not almost felt, I felt like giving each child what they liked so much to go plant home, but I did not have enough. And since we're going to plant most of these things at school, they will get a chance to propagate and take some home.
You know it. What is it? Lantana Camara. No. It looks like Lantana Camara, but it's not.
So this is lemon balm. It's not very common. You don't find it everywhere. So they were mistaking it to be Lantana Camara. I was still very impressed. Since it's a school and the students have to take their holiday breaks, we are choosing to plant herbs and flowers that are heat resistant, that won't just dry off. The kids might be so shocked when they come back and everything is dead. So we're planting most of the herbs and flowers that are heat resistant. For example, lavender, aloe vera, rosemary, African sweet basil. These herbs don't need very much care. They can easily thrive under minimal care, and that is what is good for the students.
Next plant is good for our environment because it purifies the air.
We have agreed that the teachers will elaborate more on what I have talked about. I could not discuss everything today and explain into details, but the teachers will help with that. Since the students have very, very many questions.
Someone is asking, where are all these flowers found? Then how, then how do we care for them?
So how do you take care for the plant? Watering?
Sometimes students are very tricky. They might ask questions to test you, and yet they already know answers. At the moment, I was talking to the senior one and senior two students, and they knew a lot about plants. But yeah, they still kept pushing some buttons. They would ask me questions, and I would answer, but also throw back the questions to them, and they would still give me the answers.
Whenever they cut the grass, you mulch. It will be mulch, and after that, the mulch will be broken down.
We also talked about how to take care of our plants. I encourage the students to go organic. They're going to have a very beautiful demonstration garden, and we're going to show all the things that we can do to make sure that our plants are growing well. For example, companion planting, oftenly checking on our plants to see what is affecting it and maybe pulling out if it's insects, using organic sprays like rabbit urine, washing our plant if need be, planting flowers that will bring in beneficial insects, to mention but a few.
Have we heard that very well? You have to watch your plant, see. Is there a leaf that is being eaten? Just take away that leaf. You have eliminated that insect. That's fine. Another thing is light. Is light important in planting? Yes. So you have to plant where there is light. There are also plants that don't mind the light, like those ones. The snake plants, this one actually survives. That's why you find them most times with offices. Like if you're, so there is drainage. Like you see those containers have drainage. You don't plant in a container like this where there are no holes. You have to put holes for proper drainage. The African sweet basil. Sometimes we don't want all of you like to, because we're using the green leaves, we don't want the flowers to come. We keep pinching. Like you pinch off the flowers, and then it's going to form a big shrub. It's going to grow wide, and you'll have greener leaves to enjoy. never heard of a
Another
green wall.
project to do with the
But you're
students is a
planting
green wall.
containers. How many people have container gardens? No one. At home, what do you plant in your container? So we're going to have a green wall somewhere around the school, and we're all going to do this. So we're going to have very many bottles and do this. So you guys, this is what we call vertical garden. And in order to have a green wall, like your concrete walls, you just do this and plant whatever. For example, this plant can survive in very little soil. So this is what you're going to do. You put soil in your container and then plant. Imagine if you have very many of those, you have a very beautiful wall. So this is your project. Are you guys happy with this?
It was a lovely first time experience, and being at this school reminded me so much of being at high school. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Do not forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next one.